Alright guys, so here is the second video with our writing decimals. In this case, we're going to be taking words to decimals and then decimals to words. So you'll still use the same place value chart, which I have here on the screen. So have that thing handy because you'll want to reference that. In this example, we are writing the numbers, or writing the numerals is how you'll see it in the homework. So I've got 5 and 9 thousandths. Well, and is still going to tell you that's where the decimal goes. So and is our decimal, so I went ahead and highlighted those red. Everything to the left of and is going to go to the left of the decimal, and everything after the word and is going to go after the decimal. So in this example, 5 and 9 thousandths. That and is going to correspond with my decimal point. 5 is going to go to the left, so that's going to be just the whole number 5. And 9 thousandths. So what that says is that 9 needs to end in the thousandths place. So when I go to my decimal chart, the thousandths place needs to be where a 9 sits, which means all the rest of these need to be zeros. And so I will have 0, 0, 9, because 9 is in that thousandths place. Okay, the next one, 6 million and 3 tenths. Okay, well, the 6 million, that's going to go to the left of my decimal. Well, 6 million means 6 and then 6 zeros, because 6 has to land in the millionth spot. So I have 6, and then all of these need to be zeros. Okay, so there's my left, 6 million and 3 tenths. Well, the tenths is going to be the first place after the decimal. And so I'll just need one digit. So there's my answer for that one. You may want to make a note that that's one place, and that one means, oops, 3 decimal places. All right, now we're going to go the other way. So now we're going to be given the decimal, and we're going to write it out in words. This is probably the trickiest for students just because of the, it's just, well, both of these. It's not how we talk. We don't mention decimals with their actual names. All right, so here's my first one, 507.03. First thing, we do the left of the decimal first because that's, we're trained with our whole numbers. So I've got 507. Well, I would write that, or I would say that as 507. Decimal place, oops, means and then 0.03. Well, the number itself is 3. And then, so I'm going to write the number 3. And then that very last word is going to be the place value of the last digit. The place value of the last digit. So that 3 is 2 spots to the right. And so on my place value chart, I've got 0, 3. So that 3 is in the hundredth spot. So that decimal is going to be written as 507 and 3 hundredths. Make sure you've got that THS on there. That's what makes it to the right of the decimal, not to the left. All right, here's my next one, 0.000231. Well, I don't have anything in front of the decimal, so I don't have to say 0 and blah, blah, blah. I just start with the decimal. All right, so that number itself, just that number is 231. So I'm going to write that first. Okay, 231. Now, that very last thing is going to be the last digit's place value. And so I'm going to go to my place value chart, and my number is 0, 0, 0, 2, 3, 1. And so that last digit is in the millionths place. And so that's going to be what I tack on the end. And so kind of your formula is going to be and that's going to be your decimal. The number, whatever the number is, however you would say that in whole number form. And then the last digit's place value. That's going to kind of be your formula for these. You're going to need all three of these parts. The number itself, the last digit's place value, and then possibly the word and. You may or may not need it. Like in this example, we didn't need and because I didn't have anything to the left of the decimal. But if you do have numbers to the left and you want to split those, then you need that word and there.